Welcome back to the Bolo Show, guys. I'm your host, Bolo. Today I'm here with.
Sleepy Leia.
I get mad cause the world don't understand me. That's the price I have to pay for.
What do you do?
I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been making music for around 4 months now.
Heck yeah. And outside of making music, what are some of your hobbies?
I'm also big into writing poetry, and I love everything nature. I love going on nature walks and stuff and just hanging out with my friends.
What do you think about the world and all the stuff that's going on in nature right now? We got forest fires happening in France and Canada and another country I forgot the name of.
I think it's so heartbreaking and depressing, and I think it's a huge sign of just human neglect in general, and we need to care a lot more about the planet than we do. And I feel like, honestly, maybe this is too optimistic, but I feel like it can be countered. We just need to try harder and raise more awareness, and it's sad to see, but I still have hope for better days ahead.
Do you think that forest fires could also happen naturally?
I mean, yeah, definitely. Like, there's obviously nature aspects to it, but it's also just humans being negligent, unfortunately.
I agree with you. What do you think about data centers?
I am not a fan of data centers. I'm not a fan of AI at all. I think that AI is destroying our planet, and also I'm super against it for music and art and stuff like that. I feel like it's heartbreaking seeing all these artists have stuff stolen by AI, and it's really tragic. And I just wish more people realize even just like going on ChatGPT to ask to do an assignment or shit is like not great for the planet and not great for your brain either. So yeah.
I agree with you. What do you think about Phoenix Flame, one of the rappers of Shoreline Mafia, using AI to write his song Rubbers?
I did not know that, and that is very sad to hear. I feel like artists especially should not be relying on AI because music comes from the heart, and there is nothing from the heart about a robot doing it for you. So that's really sad to hear.
What do you think about Shoreline Mafia?
To be honest, I only know a few songs. I'm not like tapped in as I should be, but yeah.
I know that you've mentioned to me that you met Skrilla. How was that?
That was so cool, honestly. Skrilla was really awesome. It was a crazy show, and the meet and greet after, he was just really nice. It's actually so funny. There was some girl in line for the meet and greet, and she was hitting her vape, and the guy that was like in charge came over and told her to stop. And then Skrilla takes out his vape and just starts hitting it in front of everyone, and the person couldn't say shit about it. And I just thought that was hilarious. But yeah, he was really cool. It was a really fun experience.
That's what's up. Who are some of your dream artists to meet one day?
To meet, honestly, I've met, because I go to a lot of concerts, and I listen to mostly underground artists, so it's easier to connect with them. Mm-hmm. But I'd say to work with especially is Critter. She's my favorite artist and my biggest inspiration, and I have had the privilege of meeting her at a meet and greet, and I've also DM'd her a few times on Instagram. We've had a few exchanges, which was like such an honor and a privilege, and she's given me kind words about my music and encouraged me. So definitely my dream would be to work with her one day. But I'd say my dream artist to meet is probably Eminem, just because I've been a fan of him since I was a little kid, and yeah, it would just be really cool to meet him.
Old Eminem or new Eminem?
Definitely old Eminem. I mean, I feel like he's gotten older, and it's just a thing of age. I mean, I like some of his newer stuff, but definitely I'm a bigger fan of old Eminem.
Hell yeah. What can we see in the upcoming years and months from your music?
I'm actually currently working on my first album. So I mean, it's at the very early stages. Like, I mostly just have rough drafts for it right now, and like kind of just a concept of it. But definitely 2026, you can expect my first album. And also just I'm working on a single currently that I'm really, really proud of called Still Mad. And hopefully within the next few weeks, I'll be done with it. But yeah, Still Mad coming out sometime this summer.
Type shit. Describe your music in 3 words.
3 words. I would say vulnerable, experimental, and raw.
Oh yeah. What do you think about the band Bikini Kill?
I cannot say I've heard of that band.
Okay.
Maybe you need to tap me in later, but I can't say I heard of them.
All right. What type of rock bands are you a fan of?
I mean, I like classic like alt rock that like I kind of grew up on. When I was a kid, I had my dad's old iPod, so I listened to a lot of like Killers, Blink 182, Two Door Cinema Club, that kind of like alternative rock.
Chicken nugget or tater tot?
Chicken nuggets. I love chicken nuggets, especially. Ooh, I have Dino chicken nuggets in my freezer right now. I'm probably gonna have that when I get home. I'm excited for
Gotcha.
that.
What do you think about the whole diarrhea epidemic happening in America right now with the
I think
fast
that
food?
is terrifying, and I also would like to point out how our president has pulled out of a lot of health stuff, which I feel like if he did not do that, we would not be having this diarrhea crisis. But I am very scared of eating fruits and vegetables from the store right now.
I'm scared of eating fruits and vegetables from the store and eating. Honestly, I live off of like fast food because
That's
I don't
fair.
cook a lot, but I have the money to buy fast food,
That's so fair.
and I'm afraid of like getting something. Like I heard that Burger King, the lettuce of it has it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's scary. I'm gonna file that away.
yeah. Don't go to Burger King, guys. At least not right now. Maybe
Don't
when we
go to
get a
Burger
new
King.
president, that'll be better. But I don't even know when's the next election. I feel like the next election ain't gonna happen because this guy's just gonna stay in power. What do you
Yeah,
think?
I agree with that. I think it's insane that he's pushing to run for a third term, and with the state of the country right now, I can't confidently say that's not going to happen. Obviously, I really hope that does not happen, but I do not have a lot of hope for politics right now.
Type shit. What do you think about hype beast brands? Do you think they're
Sorry?
overplayed? Hype beast brands. Do you think they're overplayed or do you think they're chill?
I mean, I think it's cool. I don't own any,
Okay.
but I think it's cool.
What do you think about the rap game right now and female artists like Pixie, like you said, Critter? There's
Yeah.
DJ Pony.
I think that the underground rap world is thriving right now. I love seeing all the different unique. I feel like people have. I mean, obviously, rap has always been experimental, but I feel like especially recently in the underground, a lot of lights have been shown on underground artists kind of coming up, especially at music festivals like Summer Smash this year. There were a lot of
Mhm.
underground artists, and I thought that was really fire. But especially like women rappers, it's honestly there are so many coming up right now. Like I said, Critter's my favorite for sure, but there's definitely like trying to think. There's so many different ones. I don't want to like shout out some and not, but there's a lot, and I feel like it's amazing that the lights, especially with I'd say Molly Santana. I've been a fan of her for a while, and I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a fan of Drake, but I thought it was really cool that she was on his album and she's finally getting a lot of recognition. And yeah, I'd say it's definitely a great time for the underground right now.
Oh yeah. And final question: what do you got to say to the people watching this right now?
uh Love yourself, check in on your friends, check in on yourself, and try and put more positivity into the world than you take out of it.
And that concludes this episode of the Bolo Show. Check all the links in the description for Sleepy Leia's music. Bolo out.